Everyone, and welcome to Tonic Live with me, Owen.
Me, Alison.
And me, Daniel.
And me, House in the background.
And House in the background.
Back.
House in the background's back. She's back from her studies, and she's come back in for her work experience, and she's refreshed. She's back at it, and she's on the comments. So, Cows will be watching YouTube. I'll try my best to watch Facebook, and House will look at Facebook as well. What is Tonic Live? It's part of the week where we go through a make with Ali, was usually an upcoming launch or something we're excited about at Tonic HQ, and also then me and Dan go through your questions and suggestions on the phones and on the comments. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Today we're going to do something with the Tonic Craft Kit, so the February craft kit that's coming out, and it's a butterfly easel card, isn't it?
It is a butterfly easel. The other one is around your... Oh, it's up on the top up there.
Well,
I'm going to show the difference.
yeah.
The butterfly
Sounded
easel... Has the video gone up for this one, Dan?
It has not, no. Sorry.
No? Right. I wanted to give you an alternative. This is the one we showed you last week. And there will be a video to show you how to make this one. Oh,
Very
it's a bit of a
soon.
squeak.
Yes.
Sorry. Sorry, I've
Squeaking
deafened you
around.
all now. And I did say that was what I wasn't going to do. This is how the the card is made using the die set as it's originally meant to be. So you have a butterfly on the base as well. But I wanted to show you something a little bit different. Just in case you didn't want to have a butterfly on the base and you just wanted a top butterfly. So I thought I would have a little flower on the base.
As soon as you said that, I thought that when I dropped the card, because oh, I don't chuck it. Yeah, I dropped it, and it was like it landed a bit awkward. Sorry.
And smack his legs.
I know, that's it. Sorry. Grabbed it from there, just in a rush. Good afternoon, everyone. Edna's with us, Aisha's with us, Claire's with us, Evelyn. Sue had to pause this morning's live to catch up. Don't worry. We talk about snow, we do a bit of Titanic, and we just trail to the show. So
there we are. You know all about it.
You haven't missed that much. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so we're all ready to go.
Awesome. So this is what I thought I would do today. I thought we'd have our butterfly sat on a little flower. So this is what I'm going to show you how to do. So, first of all, we need the dies from the kit, which we've got here. If you haven't seen the dies from the kit, then here they are. So we've got the die that makes the butterfly base. So I'm going to use a little bit of that, but I'm also going to change it as well, because I like to do these things. Then we've got an inner cut, an outer cut, we've got some extra butterflies, and we've also got the little antennae. I think one has flown off at the moment though. So, to start off with, I'm going to make my base for the butterfly. So if you can see here, I have used part of the butterfly base, but I've done it a little bit differently. So let's pop that there. And I'm going to take the whole base. There we are.
So yeah, in total you get, I believe it's 9 dies with your set. So 1, 2, 9. Yeah, so
Yeah.
You get 9 dies, and yeah. So I think Sheila wanted to know that. So if you ever lose any, then you know how many you've got.
Somebody drew, I can't think who it was now, I thought it was a really clever idea. They had the acetate and they drew on the back of it around each of the dies with something like a Sharpie pen. And they knew then when they had a die missing, and I thought that was a very good idea.
That's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
I can't remember who it was, so I'm afraid I can't credit you, but it was a really clever idea.
Top tip, that.
So a little crease, that's all you need a crease big enough for. I am going to use the die from the wings down. So that's all we're going to need. So I may need a little bit of tape. Have I got any on you? Do we have any?
You might have any. How? Could you go check on my desk, see for the low tack tape? I think that might be there.
I've got a little bit of tape here.
A low tack is just
Blue one.
not very sticky tape.
Not fantastic.
Yeah, it's got a blue real thing to it.
Kim says, "Why is it not Friday? I want the dressables." I know we want the dressables. I know we had this we had this show planned to show them, because we were maybe going to show a bit of
Oh, that's the one. I'll use that.
So yeah,
we had
this come in.
Yeah, it's coming. We got plenty of stuff to show you, and yeah, Jodie's showing that off 10 a.m. Friday on a Chanda, and you can watch online as well. And for the dressables, some awesome stuff. I'll be showing all those off. So yeah, if you want to see that, you can see on YouTube and on Facebook. You can see the inspiration for it, and yeah, exciting, just loads of fun.
Oh, they are. They're so much fun. I mean, if you're making, they don't have to be just for children. They can be just fun people. You know, people that love a bit of dressing up, they love a bit of party fun. That's what they're there for. Okay, so I've folded this a little bit too far, but I can trim it off after. It's not a problem. So all I need is to get the centre of my wings along the crease. So hopefully, oh, that's a better picture. I'm trying to show the front camera and you're up there. So the middle of the wings is just along the crease, and I'm going to run that through my machine. We may even get Owen doing a bit of crafting today.
Yeah. Catherine says, just got back from shopping treat. Had a chocolate cake and a mug of latte, which was luscious. I love butterflies. You got a sweet tooth, Catherine. You had Eclair last time. We were on here.
I don't blame you, Catherine.
No, what's your cake of choice at the bakery?
Oh, what do I like?
Dan knows what I have.
Oh, right, yeah. That's not like... That's just at a specific bakery, though. That's that's like...
If you were to go, to a certain bakery with a blue
logo with yellow writing.
Yellow writing. What do you have?
I do love a scone.
Yeah, fresh cream scone.
I do love a scone.
Are you one of those people that
Belgian
puts
bun?
clotted cream first or jam second?
Oh, I really don't care what goes in first.
There's a big debate,
apparently.
apparently.
I tend to put the cream first, then the jam on top.
Yeah, I suppose that's how I would do it as well, but there's people that do jam first and cream.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I know, it's the Devon and the Cornish, and one does it one way and the other does it the other way.
Yes.
And I can't remember which is where.
No.
And loads of people just got a lot Manchester tart. That's one. Custard slice. We always say about the custard slice.
Oh,
I never see someone buying one, but they're popular. There's never many left.
Custard slice was like a childhood treat for me. I think that was that one. I think that was lovely.
We used to have like the standard cake, but with like the icing with the hundreds and thousands. It's not really anything. It's just like a cake slice, but they were quite popular. Pink jammy now.
Pink jammy is the way forward now for you.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I have to think how I did this one now. You know when you make them?
Yeah.
I think I've cut the wrong bit off, but never mind. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No, it'll be fine.
Lorna on YouTube, she's saying that the bits of tape or paint get the dies off the backing. Do you have any tips for getting tape?
Oh, the little foam little tapes.
Foam pad things, yeah.
No special tip. Just scrape.
I mean, the dies are quite strong. So,
oh, right, these.
I mean, like, I wouldn't...
Rubber bits, yeah.
These.
Yeah.
Just peel them off.
Yeah, the dies themselves are quite strong, so I wouldn't worry about, like, bending them or anything like that, pulling them off. So, I mean, like, force-wise, just go at it, really. Yeah.
Okay, so I figured out how I did it. I made this last week, so I have to figure now. So what I'm going to do, where the bend is at the base, so let me show you what I've got to start with. I've got that shape. So I cut the die that way, and we had the fold up here. So that was where it is there. Then move it up a bit. I'm not with it today, am I? I've been doing other things, that's what it is. So we've cut that. Then I'm going to be trimming off just at the base here. Where you've got your folded line, that's where I'm going to be trimming. So I've got my trimmer, my trusty trimmer.
Yeah, and if you would have seen some of the sneak peeks, you've got the new Timots, well, this is the Timots 160E. We've got the new colourway coming as well, the black in there, that's launching at CHA. It'll be with you very soon. I know loads of people asking when is it going to be available, and all the stuff, the awesome products they showed in the UK. Well, we're working on finding out for you on there, so it shouldn't be too long. We'll try and keep it in line with the US, but they're just selling, retailers and everyone's just buying them so fast that they'll want to have enough out there for you.
Oh, exactly.
So we'll make sure you have them.
So to do the base, if you've got one of our flower dies, I've used our layering flower die, Camellia. So I've used I think it's the largest and the next one in, and this sits perfectly. So if I wanted to sit there, I can, where the flower base is, it kind of sits perfectly. And then I'm going to trim the outer edge off then. So just work out where everything is going to sit, and then you can trim the excess white card away. So a little bit of glue. I think I'm about right.
A few people are just saying like, let's leave the cake chat because their mouths are watering. I got yeah, afternoon everyone. I love the new glass mod. I can see my hubby wanting to use it though. Yeah, I think there's tools and things like that. I think there's
they do love the tools,
men
don't they?
enjoy their tools, and women. You know, it's just, I think some people are just into those, like tech. A nice, you know, our engineer Rich, he puts, you know, he works with Tim trying to get bundles together, and
oh, he does some awesome stuff.
Yeah, you know, it's designed for purpose. You know, that's what it's there to do. Sharon said, I lived in Santa Cruz for years. Yeah, this is just one of those O'Neill things where it says something like 1955, and then it's one of those. It doesn't mean anything. It's not. I've never been to Santa Cruz.
But you're on the track team.
Yeah, I was on the track, varsity track, 1995.
So I'm just going to line that up now, and then that will sit in the centre. So I've cut off all the excess around. So that's all I've gone is from, there's an outer scallop, and I've cut down from the outer scallop, and I've cut the little bit away in the middle. So this is going to be glued into place.
Mum says, oh, and random question, was Tonic originally a US company or originated in the UK? It's a UK, yeah, UK based company, and then we expanded, so we had a small place in the US then, and it's gone wider. We started with garden tools, if you haven't heard this story that we told before.
Yep.
Started with garden tools, and went from there, cutting tools, that's where we started.
Yep.
And then cutting naturally leads to dies, where you die cutting, and yeah, that's where they found it. Simon and Gareth, the owners, just did it.
Little office at the bottom of the garden.
Yeah, little bottom of the garden.
Is it called a granny annex?
The chicken shed, they called it.
Chicken shed.
Chicken
shed.
Shed. That's what
Shed.
Yeah, hut, shut. There we
No,
are.
I don't know what you
I was going to say there. Yeah.
You had your steps,
Yeah,
didn't
that's
it?
what it was.
So there's our base of the card. So you could just cut the top layer, pop it back on, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to pop that down there a minute, and I've got a bit of white card. Bear with me a sec. I'm trying not to clatter because otherwise I'm going to deafen you today. And I have got some of our double-sided sticky sheets. So I'm going to need a shape. I didn't bring a scissors today.
We've got a couple of people on the YouTube channel saying that these look beautiful. I think
Oh, that's lovely.
Someone ordered the kit. Can't wait for it to arrive.
Yeah,
These in the kit.
These are coming in the kit, Joan. So Joan asked afternoon, what dies is please? Yeah, coming in the kit. So it's the butterfly easel creator die
I should have
set
said that, shouldn't I?
that's in there. Yeah, so it's just it's in the kit. You get some stamps with it too, in there. So all of you who've ordered your kit already this month, well, there you go. It's on
its way.
It's
going to
be on its
way.
Well, they're packing it up today, so
It'll be on its way.
it'll be on its way shortly. And then you've got that's what's coming. If you want to check that out, www.toniccraftkit.co.uk, or via the US website as well. You can buy in dollars if you are in the US, and if you're anywhere else in the world, just ask us and we'll do it. So you can buy through the UK website if you're in Europe, and that's pretty much it. If you want a Tonic Craft Kit.
So I'm just popping this down onto a sheet of white card. There we are. And I'm going to use our butterfly die just to cut it out, because I want to cut the sticky as well as the card. So we pop that over there. We'll have that for glittering. Should we have doing a bit of glittering?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
It's not such a special occasion as it once was it? Where you'd get me involved in crafting.
Exactly. But you still enjoy it.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Right. The next thing I want to do now, I want the butterfly pattern cut into my sticky sheet, but I don't want to cut into my card. So how am I going to do that? Easy. I've already cut the butterfly shape out to the outer edge, and I've put the inner pattern in. So if you put this back into your die, so if I use that there and put it back in, make sure it's all lined up, and then I place that onto my double-sided sticky. The covering is still on the double-sided sticky sheet, and tape it onto your mat because otherwise it's going to slide. So another extra bit of tape.
Mar's here from Germany. Hello, Mar. I think it's your first time you've joined us. And then Sabine says, "Oh, another one from Germany." Mar Sean. There. Are you not doing giveaways more? I don't know what.
Giveaways?
Oh, giveaway. Giveaways anymore? We are going to. I think we've just been trying to come up with some cool ideas for competitions and things to do. I think maybe starting next week we'll kick back into that and do a big competition or something like that.
Oh.
We haven't. We've been thinking about 2018. What would you like to see? We had a good idea from Justine as well. She for show Tonic on Friday. We're thinking. Well, Justine was thinking, and then we took her idea. Was that we would have like an album where if you want your cards shown, so like the show Tonic, then you can upload one photo of that a week, and everything else just leave it. Just do what you do on the page. Usually, just all comments. So if all the photos are in there, we'll just go through that album on the day on the show. And that'll be it. So yeah, maybe that'll work it, and we'll just join in the chat as usual on the Facebook group because it's growing all the time. We're getting like, I don't know, it's almost like 100 people a day, join the group. So yeah, thanks everyone who's joined, and hope you're enjoying. You all look after yourselves anyway.
Absolutely loving. So there's the back of my card. There are one or two little areas that have cut through slightly on the edges, but that's not going to stop what I'm doing. So now I'm going to take the outer edge off. You could keep this for masking and things if you like doing your spray crafting and your mixed media. This is non-stick, so you could put this down and spray around it and things. Perfect.
Same sort of stuff. This is February kit or January?
February kit.
February kit, yeah.
Okay, so I'm sticking the butterfly that I'd already cut into place.
Sue said, "Great idea, all right." Cough, Justine. Look, it was a collaborative thing. Justine told us exactly what to do, and then I repeated it without me repeating it. Was it an idea at all?
True.
It was to say whose idea it was originally. So well done, Justine. One pick in each album, great idea. Yeah, Justine, I got to give all the credit to. Joan said, "Are you getting any stamps for the jigsaw die? But they were sold out when I ordered the die. And when will the glitters be on a Chanda website? I have had a look and cannot find them."
Oh, they would have been.
The sequins and the glitters should have been on the Chanda website. Stamps and that whole set, sold out, the jigsaws. So we're doing our best to get those made up again as soon as. So yeah, sometimes it happens where the product's all gone and we're just doing our best to get them out to you then and get more in. So we're doing our best on that one. Someone asked as well. Oh, Naomi asked, sorry for the question. Is the Tim Holtz medium map the same size as the A3? Yeah, it is. Yeah, same size.
Yeah, well, I've put that out.
Nonna wants to know which low tape to use.
I use Scotch low tack tape, but it's the, now what is it? I gotta think. It's only the blue one I use. There's another name for it, but it's the Scotch one. If you look for magic tape, but make sure it's the one with the blue centre, not the green centre. So, because I've cut this, it is a bit of a labour of love, but you can just pick out what you want to pick out. And that's what I'm going to do with these. So, I've picked out all the body. And you can use a craft pick normally, but I didn't bring them down with me. And I'm just going to use the glitters in the kit.
Yeah, that's all right. Lucy says, hopefully watching live will go better than Mondays. I knocked my phone in the washing up while watching.
Oh no!
Is your phone waterproof?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That is his commitment. We're getting, so then Mary says, "Hi, I've been watching from the start, but was watching on the smartphone in the kitchen whilst preparing veg for dinner." I think it's that we're a companion for dinner and for for chores, I think.
Exactly.
So stick this on while you're doing the washing up, and yeah, you're done then. You know, it does pass the time better now when you can do that. Emma's getting hers, also known as my birthday present, February kit. Yeah, it's the
awesome.
it's the Emma Wilkes dedicated kit. This one. Aisha says that's because the Tonic family are just the best. Amazing live videos you bring us, and all lovely, talented people in this group, just like family. Thank you for the nice comment, and that's true.
It is like family.
I love you all in the
definitely
group.
is.
It's brilliant group to be part of.
Okay, so what I've used to press the glitter on is the non-sticky sheet that I took off the double-sided sticky sheet, if you see what I mean. So the colours, they just blend perfectly. And I've started with the lightest colour. So if I pull some of these out, then you can glitter if you want to. Let's put the lid down, that's the safest bet, isn't it? And again, I mean, maybe I'll only get time to do part of this, I don't know. Depends how long it takes. How long's a piece of string, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got Lucy saying I might spend 24 hours in rice. It's all good now. Is that really? Is that?
I've heard of that before.
I've heard of that as well. I don't know whether it was a urban myth or it does.
Yeah, I
work.
think someone. Yeah, that is a thing. I think.
I think so.
I don't know.
Or those moisture, like the little silicone ball things you get in clothes. I've heard that as well. But a lot of phones now, like the more modern ones, they are staying. They're trying to make them waterproof. They call them like IP something tested or something. And like if you drop them in your
6-7.
Yeah, 6-7 tested. So if you drop them in the pool or you drop them in your washing up, you should be okay.
Just
so
make sure your screen is intact.
make sure your screen is not smashed. They can't do much to protect that.
My son did that on holidays.
Smash the screen.
No, he'd already smashed the screen and then took it in the water.
Do you think that, you know, when you see like not so much the old You've Been Framed videos because they're all from the 90s, but if you see when someone gets pushed into a pool, do you think, oh, their phone, like immediately?
No.
Or someone, like say someone runs into the sea or something.
Yeah,
I go,
yeah.
oh no,
Oh no, not
their phone. Don't soak them. Their phone is in their pocket. It's like, you know, you can't be pushed into a pool now like you used to be able to. Gone are the days. Back in the good old days, you could be pushed into a pool without the fear of your phone being ruined.
I remember sitting, minding my own business by the pool. My son dragged the sunbed up to the pool and pushed me in.
It's not as out of order.
I just managed to throw my
Ship
book.
him off. Yeah.
I just managed to throw my book. My book was my concern. I didn't want my book in the water.
Do you remember what book it was?
Oh, I haven't got a clue. Not a clue.
I'm trying to think of a book about water. Or something like that.
It wasn't Jaws or
wasn't
anything
Jaws,
like
yeah.
that. Oh, I have no idea what I was reading.
Kim setting up a meds for the month, getting mixed up because I'm watching you. Yeah, setting up your days of the week. I expect him.
There we go. What are you thinking of these glitters? Are you liking them? Once you start pulling out the little bits, it doesn't take that long actually, because the glittering is very, very quick. So there's that colour. And they're nice big necks on these bottles, so you can just easily pop the glitter back in.
So you can use them as, so say you're going to do like a bit of a mobile or something like that. Be really cute.
Yes, you could suspend these from a mobile because you've got the little ones as well.
That'd be a nice project.
Stamp a bunch of them as well.
Yeah, just have them as a. I don't know if I've seen. People must do it. I think I'd seen one with the children's Rococos that we did. I think it was a mobile done then, but no, it was actually a mobile die that was, wasn't it?
We had a mobile die.
But I'm not sure I've seen many mobiles made. If any of you have made a mobile or something like that out of dies, show it, because I haven't seen one.
I did a lampshade once,
Yeah.
many moons ago.
Buildables.
No, before the buildables.
Oh.
You know the big paper lampshades you buy? And I covered that in flowers and trailing blossoms and things. That was quite pretty.
Yeah.
Next one, next colour. So just try and keep everything glitter free. Obviously I'm not being as careful as I should be because of time. But the next lot now to come out. Once you can get either your craft pick or a blade underneath the corner, you're alright. Do you want to glitter this one?
Yeah. What should we go with the purple?
You can do it, Owen. I believe in you.
I know, I'll do it.
Well, you can either do the purple or the green. That's the other two that's left there.
Yeah, I'll do.
I leave it with you. It's your choice.
So
Porfo.
you sort of know if the glitters are the same as the ones in the big bottles, or are these new colours?
Same. Look, same colours that were released before. Just the best of really in new packs, and you put together in colour themed things with easy to pour bottles. So that's it. It'll be the same. So the quality glitter as there's always been in these, but yeah, new packs and put together for good colour coordination.
That's it, because a lot of people struggle putting colours together. It's not. It doesn't come naturally to everybody.
No, that's it. Joan says, Dan, can you put up the link for the new glitters, please? Yeah, I think she's struggling to find them on the Chanda website.
They might not be there anymore. They would have been back on Saturday when the show was on. I don't know. I feel I can have a look.
Have a little look and can see.
Are they out in the trade?
No, they were only playing on last Saturday, I think so.
The brush, very handy sizes. Are they for sale? So these have been.
I'm sure they're
the
there.
brushes.
These are our super brush. If you're wondering what they are.
Sometimes product which is like what prototypes make their way down here. So
Yeah.
if we see something which
It's definitely like gonna be released. It's in America. I'm fairly sure it's in
Sure,
America.
Cameron had it on the show on Saturday.
Maybe then. I don't know. Oh, found the glitters.
Joan, he's to the rescue.
So that's the next one.
Is that right?
Should I avoid it going over the other glitters, or
No, it won't make no
it
difference.
makes a
'Cause
difference?
the sticky's all used up on those now.
Nice.
Because I've pressed the glitter onto it, I know that that's all stuck.
I can give the big bundle, and there's also single, smaller packs available as well. So I'll put the comment. I'll put it in the comment.
Right, while I'm waiting, I am going to.
It doesn't need much at all. You think you've done loads,
Oh, exactly.
and it just goes in. It's like there's only a little bit
Exactly.
gone.
There we are. Press it with that now. Just pop that on top and give it a good press. And I'm just going to cut the butterfly out to the waist bit I've got on here. I'm going to cut a smaller butterfly.
Jan said, did I hear one say recently that the dies and stamps from earlier craft gift boxes were going to be made available? Please. So what we were calling the camera falling off. What we were
done
calling
it again.
the vault is hopefully within a few months we'll be able to release some of the older kits, the dies and stamps together. We're still deciding on whether we'll be able to put together a whole kits for that, or it's just going to be the dies and the stamps put together. But we're working on that. So yes, it
will more likely be the die and stamp set, but again, it's probably a good few months off yet. So we're still not going to do it.
Because some of them, we would have had, some still available or some left, but then others we'd have to order more in order to make some available for you. So there's a new jumper.
I'm sorry.
Lisa had the right idea. She said, "Oh, these are banned from your house because of your dad says no, not under my house, not under my roof." So he says no glitters. Mine came today in a Chanda. It was in a package together with a craft spoon, 2 spray bottles, and blending brushes. Oh, good packing.
I'm sorry, I've made it right.
No, it's alright.
Best thing to do is brush towards Owen as well.
Yeah.
Brush
I
towards
know,
her,
that's what it feels like.
And when you go home now, Amanda's going to wonder what on earth you've been
I
at.
know. She knows. She knows. She watches every one of my lives.
I've stuck them.
No, she doesn't. It was interesting for her to do like the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then it was like...
We're on number
on.
80 now.
Like
so,
2 years, a year
yeah.
and 3/4 on. I don't think...
Yeah.
He's on there again.
Oh.
Like every day. As you probably all feel like,
Yeah.
So last one now in the set. So
Right, watching you every day.
We've used them all then. And then you can see how nicely they all go together as well. So this is a bit of the dark green. Okay, get a bit of that. I think it's a beautiful set of colours.
I think so too. And your glitter markers you're going to get with those Northern Lights.
So there's all the colours all put together.
So if you are going to be able to get, a lot of the things in this set, okay, you're going to go with the butterflies, But you also, if you think about the dressables on Friday, which loads of people are excited about, these colours will go great with those because you've got a lot of.
Oh gosh, yes.
Well, which could show. I know Jodie's showing some on the live yesterday because you showed me that lovely heart project as well. It's, you know, there's a lot of mystical outfits that you get to with them. So like costumes, so kings and queens and mermaids and pirates and really cool little things for seeing. So no wonder everyone's excited.
What do I do with the light colour glitter? I have it too.
Behind you, it is.
Oh, is it? Oh, thank you.
Oh, one place.
Okay, so this one, I've just cut out the butterfly as I did with the main shape, and I've got a little bit of sticky tape on there, and I'm going to colour on top of this one, just to show something else you can do. I mean, normally we base the demos very dye heavy, but I thought we would do a little bit more with the Nouveau in your kit this time.
Yeah. People were saying, you know, just supporting and saying that they do actually don't tire of me. Mary says, I'll never tire of watching you online. # mum crush. I think I've always had the ability to be very motherable. So ever since I was young, I think Ali finds that people feel maternal around me. Especially when I'm crafting.
I've told you both, you've got to be my pseudo sons.
Yeah, we've got to step in and
you are quite like a man-child, aren't you? That's what it is.
very much so. You wouldn't believe, like you see we're rewatching Friends, me and Amanda, and Chanda's like, oh, I'm turning 28, and the guy's like, you know, he's got his life a bit together, and he looks older.
He works
than
in a cubicle for a start.
He looks older than me.
I mean, you know, that's.
He's not doing live streams.
That was like life goals when I was young. I was like in a call centre when I was like 18 or something.
My own cubicle.
I was like, what? Get my own 4 walls? That was mad. I love that.
Sandra says, can you tell me when the kids will be dispatched, please? I live in Greece. They usually dispatch in the first week of the month, so it'll be the first week of February that they leave here, but we're a bit ahead of schedule this month, so they'll all just go on that day, ideally, but they still have to wait until that month because we've got lots to pack and lots to stamp.
Okay, so here's your stamps that come in your set. Let's pop it on a piece of white card and then you'll be able to see. So these are your stamps, so that the 4 larger stamps will all fit into this template.
If I hold it up, you can see it.
Yeah, do you want the white behind it?
There you go, if you haven't seen, there's the really cute little stamps.
And then you've got one mini little butterfly, and that fits the small one as well. So, what I've done this time, I've taken my black Nouveau ink pad, and if you had, I can't remember which kit it was now, we had one of these ink pads in the kit. Can you remember when we had
the small ink pads?
Yeah.
It was last one. Yeah.
Was it last month?
Yeah,
Pretty sure it was. Yeah.
I've lost. Oh yes.
You had a mini black ink.
Before
It's
Christmas.
it's to go with the Sweet Home thing.
Yes, it was, wasn't it?
Joan asked that. It was Joan. I think it was. Can't remember now, but someone asked earlier, is the Home Sweet Home in this set? No, Home Sweet Home was in last month's kit, so if you've got that, then it'll be in there for you. P.S. I love watching Ali and Dan too. I know.
Oh, bless you. So there's the little butterfly stamped. It's a little bit paler than you would normally expect because you're stamping onto glitter. And then I'm going to use the little marker pens, which are over here. I'm bashing this microphone. I'm so sorry.
Seriously, any of you go into the Creative Craft show in Manchester? When is that show? I haven't. We don't have any plans to go at the moment. Well, at the moment it's pretty much everyone you see in this room is running the fort here at Tonic. The accounts team are upstairs and Karen's working hard on customer service. But yeah, if it's in the next 2 or 3 weeks, we're looking after the place because I think everyone's in Phoenix in CHA or they're going to Frankfurt Paper World Germany. So while we're doing, I can wear a jumper which says looks like I'm well travelled with actually no. When are we in Dan?
You're not going to go to Santa Cruz.
When are we going to go to Santa Cruz? For a craft expo?
I don't know, my darling. I don't know. Be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, be great.
I am being let loose in Frankfurt though.
You are being. Ali's going to be in Frankfurt in Paper World. So Paper World is it's like a trade event for European sort of craft companies, and they just all get together and show off new products, just
Apparently,
like CHA is.
Apparently big, real big, is what I've heard.
Big
from,
show, really big
Cape
show.
World. I think like if you've ever been to the NEC and any other stitches, I've been told that it's roughly the same size as 4 of one of the halls. So 4 times halls in the NEC is roughly how big the papercraft part of Paper World is. So it's big.
Best walking shoes that day then.
Yeah.
The most likely show that we're going to be at with us will probably be November, when the Craft and Hobby exhibition, so that the Hobby Craft show.
Should have done this.
And
first, shouldn't
there's one in, I think there's one in May sometime where Hochanda are going to be there, and we'll probably team up maybe with them. So I think that's May 20th or something.
We're more likely to do Hochanda events than any other events.
Yeah,
that's the plan.
because they look after us. They look after us. We ride in style with Hochanda.
I think that's what we're planning.
Yeah, anyway. I want to go. You know, I feel like going to some, but I think we've talked recently about maybe doing like a bit of a sort of workshop or something like that, reachable for everyone, and we'll do it. And I'd say almost we'll try and do it 2018, like and get it done. So at some point, it'll be good to look forward to that. But we'll work on that. Lots to talk about in January while everyone's away to plan out and do. Inkpad is great when I can get it off my daughter. She's getting into crafting, and it's Tonic is going to do. That's good, eh? Yeah, brilliant.
It's lovely to see the youngsters getting into crafting, though, because it's something they're going to take on throughout their life.
Yeah, it is something. And will Tonic be coming out with re-inkers for the Inkpad, or do you have to repurchase? We don't have any plans for re-inkers at present, but you should get decent amount of ink out of them.
I would have thought
they're they do have longevity. If they run out really quickly, then let us know, because that's something at the factory. Ali Pally, she's asking.
Probably not. I not to be a downer on everything, but I
wanted to go.
I'd love to go.
I wanted to go.
I've never been.
I'm putting my foot down. Hammer's gone down. All the other
Howard
things
said no. So
all the other things have gone down.
I won't let you go.
Oh, Howard.
Sorry, Kim.
Where would I come if you lot were all fit?
I know there'd be no one.
True.
Can you run
I'd
the
be here
fort?
on my own.
Who's going to give you work experience?
Exactly.
Then?
Just me and Simon then.
Yeah.
Howard is graduating this year.
Hopefully.
Yeah, from fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
If you spend less time, yeah, you probably will do.
I might.
Yeah, in English literature, isn't it? I think.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So it's she's smart.
She's a clever girl, isn't
She's
she,
got the
Howard?
She's
smarts.
got the smart, but she's coming here for a bit of experience to see.
Just to top up the smarts.
Top up that smart and just get the craft
with
industry.
other smarts instead. Yeah, different
Crafty
smarts. Yeah.
Kim says just turn up and get mobbed. I don't think I went to Hobbycraft last year and there was a lack of mobbage. there was. I don't
Were you hoping for the mobbage then?
Nah, but I didn't.
It would have been nice.
It would have been nice to be mobbed by one person, but I think there was like, I don't think anybody.
It could always be arranged, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flash mob.
Yeah, I don't think I'd wear a baseball cap and sunglasses. So.
Yeah. Go
Is
full.
that where they missed you?
Go full DiCaprio and.
No, I didn't. I had a T-shirt on saying "Crafty Owen." Please ask me for.
Yeah.
Please
Carrying around a big sign.
Please pay attention.
Recognise me? Maybe from Facebook. That's all that stuff.
Maybe no.
Maybe no. I thought you saw you looking at me. No. No. Okay. Don't worry.
No. Yeah. So.
This is actually a dry brush. I haven't got any water in this brush because I found if I put water on it, it didn't work as well. Again, take a lot more time than I am with these. I'm just dabbling on. You can put the colour straight from your marker, but you get a lot heavier effect and you don't tend to see the glitter underneath then.
Joan said she'd mob me.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joan. At least someone will mob me. Sheila says, shall I arrange rent a mob? If there is some sort of
service, which I'm sure there will be.
I just want to
I'm sure there's
I want
one
to come out of the
there.
building one day and everyone should be like, oh, I know, can I get your order? And just, for once.
Oh.
But then, Kim says, put your T-shirt on. I make it. Yeah, I've just washed the T-shirt. It's ready. I wear it around the house sometimes. just for Amanda's enjoyment. And then Paula says,
"We need to know anymore."
Paula just says, I'm fully clothed as well as wearing it. Mind out of the gutter, yeah. And then Paula says, "Who are you?"
Well, here's the thing about this man in a uniform, see, isn't it?
Is
That's
it?
what
I think
is.
I think that's it. You, I don't know, recently.
Well, I lived with a man in a uniform. He never did it for me.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't think I've ever worn anymore. But I've worn like work, office attire before I worked here. Now I just had to buy more casual clothes. Since working here, you've got to expand your wardrobe.
Exactly. So there's a little bit of glitter, colouring on top of glitter. But again, as I say, I would spend a lot more time doing it. But the markers do work on the glitter. So what I thought I needed a little bit of a stop then. Let's pop our card together first, I think. There's our card. And you've got a nice little white layer around the outside. You can decide whether you want to trim these edges off. I did on this one and I rounded them off a little bit. But it's your choice. You can do them either way. So we'll pop a little bit of glue. My husband was a nurse, in case you're wondering, as well. So scrubs never really did it for me.
Yeah, they're just kind of for purpose. You've got to
Scrubs,
just get in there.
When I first married him, it was the white coat job then.
Doctor, looking like a doctor.
Oh no, they had different white coats.
Like
Nurses had short white coats. I put too much glue on you. Nurses' coats were short, doctors' coats were long. But a psychiatric nurse had a long white coat. It was all very, very technical. You all had to know who everybody was.
Yeah.
I mean, I started nursing in the days when nurses wore caps and belts and everything. You know, my belt is about that big.
I remember my mum had one of those. Actually, like quite a big brooch belt.
Yeah, they're
Thing
still
blue
in the
and
house.
white. Yeah.
So there's the startings of our card. And then I used the banner dies then, the congrats one.
I've got. So it says, "Oh right, so I've checked and it's on during my wedding anniversary weekend, so my hubby might not want to go down. You might renew your vows at the Tonic stand if there's one there. I don't think there is a Tonic stand. But yeah, imagine renewing your vows at a craft event. You would definitely not. You'd have the nouveau confetti.
If Geordie's there tapping the dice, there's definitely no
There's loads. There's
shortage
going to
of
be.
confetti.
Just clear that up. We'll do it. Jodie she'll get ordained, and she'll marry you. I'll have to check with Jodie on that though. But.
Do they call? I don't know. This is a little bit of a strange question. You know, when you have your minister and they're called father, do they call female ministers
Mother?
I've never heard it, but I don't know.
So that's it.
You know when this thing pops in your head? It's just one of those things.
Well, perhaps it's like policeman and policewoman. Now it's just
Police officer.
minister.
It could
Yeah.
be.
Maybe.
It could
Father
be.
woman.
I don't
It's not
know.
father, it's just minister. Police officer.
Yeah, I think maybe
I
that's
don't
it.
know.
So it's gone.
So we've got our little banner to sit at the front. Because different churches call their ministers different things, don't they?
Reverend,
Well, some are reverend, some are
priestess.
well, that's
It's
another.
bordering on cultic.
Yeah, I've not heard of
I'm
priestess.
watching too much fantasy programs. I think.
Yeah.
I think you might.
Too much sci-fi.
What colour did we have on the top? We had white on the top. So the congrats comes with the banner. And it's
I think
such a good sentiment.
Jen says you need to organise our once flash mob. Remember, this was a joke, right? When I go to the show, when we go to the show, if it was,
I'm
everyone
booking you, Jen.
everyone like, it must be Tim Holtz. Tim Holtz has shown up at this. Who is it? Oh, it's him. Off There's a Lives. Oh no! It's going. Oh,
We're all
Damn
off.
it.
it's him, and it's the other guy, and it's Alison. Alison's over there. Then they'd run over and see you.
No, they wouldn't.
They'd say it's Alison from Papercraft Makes.
No, they wouldn't.
They would.
They would.
You've got more chance of being mobbed than I. Or Dan is. You go, oh, so they're going to do the cameras.
Yeah,
The
'cause
voice
they
behind the
wouldn't,
cameras.
they wouldn't recognise me until
I
I
love
said
the
something,
wig.
and then it'd just be oh, you're him.
I'd say, can I get the next card, Dan? And they'd look at you.
That's
and go,
all you'd have to say is, can you get the next card, Dan? And they would be dead.
He'd mentioned something about the Tonic Craft Kit, and they'd know.
Just under my breath, just to myself.
There we are. So just bend your little butterfly in half, and he can sit on the corner then. And there's the card made. So it's actually looking fairly much like the original, which is a rarity, as you know.
That's become the side challenge on the show, isn't it? It's like whether it gets to see.
I did add some of the little jewel drops around the outside as well, but I'm kind of going to leave those off for the moment while we have Owen you.
I'll do them. Look, I did it all.
I'm probably more likely to smudge them than Owen is.
Who was smudge moved most recently? You.
Me.
There you go. So
yes, it's more likely to be
you're only
me.
as good as your last smudge card.
Okay.
Rather than
that was pretty spectacular.
That was pretty spectacular. Yeah, so if you see that, I know the camera's falling down there, but we'll show them above.
Do you want to do a quick flip?
Turn around.
The cards. I mean, you could just drop them down and then reassess it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, go on, you hold one.
So as you can see, I've used more pink on this one here, and I've used more of the purple and the blue and the green.
So they can
But clear there's butterflies in front of oh wait, it's just the cards. Oh, there we are.
I think it'd be really cute, isn't it? A mobile too and all that. It's really nice. Beautiful.
I think that's the challenge, I think. Who's going to make the first mobile?
I think, who's going to make the first mobile? I would love to see that. I'd love to meet Ali. You're so lovely. Loads of people.
Oh, thank you.
You know, Ali has got the fan club. Mary says, no, only nuns are called Mother Superior. A father would be in Catholic Church, and don't think they ordain women in the Catholic faith. Someone may be able to confirm that. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. Julie says, hi, missed the beginning, but watching now. I've ordered the kit already. I'm looking forward to its arrival. Is it being dispatched 8th of February? Maybe sooner than that. It may
probably
be
sooner than that.
First week. What does it line up on this month? For
Thursday first.
Thursday the 3rd. So we try and get them out around the 1st, and first, 2nd. So it could be with you, before that, around the 5th, depending on where you are in the world. Those cards are lush, lovely. Honestly, didn't know what Tim Holtz looks like until his live the other day. It's like that with some people in there.
Yeah. You hear the name.
You only see the hands.
The hands.
And the signature.
You've seen the name on our product. So, you obviously know his name.
Yeah, that's it.
He's a very talented man.
Yeah, it's really
very talented.
He's got his style.
Definitely.
Definitely. It's really, really good. I think he's a really nice guy as well. So everyone who's met him as well. So well checking that out. Better get your autograph photos ready, Owen. Yeah, I'll do sort of a.
You can use that one. You can use that one from the
dreamy pose. Is that
like?
Should we get a black and white headshot?
Yeah, soft focus, just like.
Use that one that we did for the magazine.
The magazine one. Yeah, I'll get those.
Oh, that's what I could ask Kate to do a new photo as well.
We'll do it. Because we had the original one, the back one.
We had no shoes on in that.
No shoes. Well, you know.
Oh, was it just me that had no? No, I had to stand on a box.
You had to stand on a box, yeah. Those are the days.
You'd never have guessed, would you? Maybe that's why you thought I was so tall in that Christmas quiz.
Maybe.
That's probably why.
It's the
fake
misled,
isn't it? They didn't allow
fake news.
I got the dressables, my birthday present. Yeah, you're gonna love that. So, all this year's Tonic Craft Kit, Bud, Friday, 10 AM on the Chanda, Jodie Johnson, the dressables. You're gonna love them. Loads of cool stuff. You get stamps there. Got the essentials, which are the basic figures, but they get some accessories in there, so you can create most of your characters there. But if you want to fancy dress or costume, magical stuff, they're there as well. Jodie will show them off, and you've probably seen a few of them on her lives anyway. I will subscribe again because I love your shows. You can subscribe as many times as you want. Dressables will be present. I've watched lots of Tim Holtz demos. Yeah, check them out on YouTube and Facebook.
But if you want something before 7 o'clock tomorrow, you can tune in to Dawney. She's on at 8 o'clock in the morning. And 3 and 7.
Yeah, we'll put on the show times. The sales shows. If you're looking for some bargains before Friday's show, then get on there. And Dawney's going to be doing it. And she's great. She's always got some cool ideas for
she does. She has a different take on things.
Yeah. She does, definitely. Everyone loving the card. Love this card. You can see me using this in a lot of different colours and ways. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think the butterfly is.
This is the other one that I've done that I will be filming to show you.
Yeah, this will be the inspiration for this month from Ali.
So yeah, so
I've already done one.
more. You need more.
I've done one.
For the
This is an extra.
This is an extra.
See,
extra
you're having
time.
an extra bit of
Yeah.
my
I know,
head
we're going to be
this
doing
one.
it.
So yeah, as always with the craft kit as well, it comes with a list of videos from Alison, Karen, Jodie, Paula, Karen, BB, Maria, Sabina as well. There's lots of just
There's a
Christina.
rotating
There's a
cast.
rotation of people that make stuff. We normally have at least 5 videos, so 5 different inspirations from wonderful people that work for us in various ways. So yeah, it's not just the kit you get, you also get all of that as well. So.
Yeah, and the beauty of this guy as well, you can see the use of the markers on the back. You won't see it so well on camera because there's a beautiful ombre
If you
effect.
think I'm not going to use those colour markers because they're just too bright for me, if you like your pastel-y colours, then I will be showing you how to make these bright coloured markers into pastels.
Ooh.
So we want to see more of your Nouveau being used out there.
Cindy says, forget the dreamy pose, you need a chainsaw. What sort of thing are you looking at? Like, what does that look like? That would be a good one. Whatever pose, I'll do like a number, like, because I need to show different like styles that I can do. Do you know?
Of course.
So I do like howdy partner, like I do a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
I do like the Harry Potter famous one, Star Trek I've done.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a triple threat in a lot of the stuff that I do.
You had your Christmas one, didn't you? Where you had your elf ears.
Yeah, elf
on?
ears on as well.
So you can do a mythical thing,
Mythical.
a magic film.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. I can do a lot.
I can't remember
All of
what
them.
else we've done.
I don't know what we've done. We have to do a theme show again. We haven't
We
done
should
one
do,
in ages.
shouldn't we?
But yeah, I'd have a look with a chainsaw. Doing that. Dan looks like
Evil
I
Dead
could
kind
see
of
you and
thing.
B&Q on the weekend.
you're good at that fancy. Yeah,
Evil Dead kind of thing.
Evil Dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
lollipop chainsaw.
Yeah.
Dan. Kim says Dan looks like he gives great hugs. He does.
I do.
I
Yeah.
do look like I've had a hug.
I do. What do you mean? I give you one daily. It's just I come in
Just
reach
before
in.
the daily.
Yeah.
We give each
Just
other a
before
hug.
a daily. That'd be great.
I don't. Yeah, he probably does. He'd give you a hug, Kim, if he saw you.
Yeah.
I have a replica chainsaw you can borrow. You guys are just, you guys are the best. Can't wait to get my box. Do we know when they were dispatched? Amanda, if you didn't catch it yet, it'll likely dispatch first day of the month. So
Yeah.
February, it'll go out first week, and then it'll be with you. Then it'll be the first week. Yeah, and that's it
And
for
it
today.
won't be long because this month has just flown for me so far.
Be a short month.
Absolutely flown. I can't believe, it's the 17th now.
Mm.
And it's like, where's it gone?
11 months to go, and then you got Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's worth thinking about.
Nice
everyone.
being optimistic there.
What?
Yeah.
I can't wait for spring and summer. I love
I
that.
love spring. I love to see the flowers come in. The daffodils and you see all the little crocuses. Yeah, I love
Light
it.
nights after work, just
Yeah.
and mornings just coming in. It's awesome. I love it.
Yes.
Brilliant. Game of Thrones between Postman Pat. I could do the lot, couldn't I? We went through a run of we were doing them like every week. So if you we were doing like
We
different
did it
dress
too,
ups. We were
didn't
going down the dressing up shop,
Yeah.
but it just we don't know why it just took a lot of work to get them together, but it was worth it. It was worth it. It was good.
It was funny. It was funny.
We'll have to. So thanks everyone for tuning in once again. Oh, who won the craft battle? I think I did.
Did you?
I didn't. I was counting them earlier. I forgot what the. Oh,
Yeah.
Catherine, we'll roll it over until Friday to tell you what the craft battle is.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning we'll tell you on the daily. I think I made a comeback on there. I think people liked my card towards the end. Early going was all Dan, so I think it was a balancing act there.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
You fit in.
Look, the comments don't lie.
But do you though? Is the question because you're the only one
I lie
who
about
counted
it.
them.
The comments all said Dan. I've just said
Yeah.
it's what's said on here that matters.
Yeah.
Right.
One for Dan, 2 for me. One.
Oh,
That kind of thing.
So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in again. Yeah, Dawney's show's tomorrow, so check out the channel listings for that. But we'll put something up about it. And then just loads to look forward to. Friday dressables with Jodie, 10 a.m. You're gonna love them. That's it from us today. All right. So see you soon, everyone. Have a nice night.
Bye.
Stay safe.